Okay guys, this has been a great example. We've just smashed through target 2, so we take another contract off at target 2 and now we're trailing on the directional, so that is our hedge effectively. So this indicator's always been available, but it's the absolute hedge is what we've had in the past, and that's what traders have wanted. So there's always a bit of a mix between the different account sizes, and fluctuations in the absolute hedge I can understand don't suit some traders, but as you can see here, we've had a massive sell-off tonight, so all of a sudden the hedge line is okay because it's down a mile, and you're making money on the way down, and you're holding all 5 contracts. So you got to wait for the big moves and sort of wait, sit on your hands while you go through the choppy periods like we have, and if this sells off, well, you're probably going to go back to break even on the hedge line anyway, so we'll just see what happens. But for now, we're using the profit taker, and we'll continue to use that until otherwise. Look, it's going to get greater returns over time, but it's just a little bit more management. And once we get this coded up to be auto traded, it's going to be great. So you can pick between the two, whichever one suits your account style. Anyway, but for now, we are down through target 2, which is 1183.25. It's just blasted through that, so we got to 80%. We moved 1 contract to level 2, which is fine. So now we take that stop off because we hit our target. So we've taken 2 off at target 1, 1 at target 2, so that's 3 contracts off, and we've taken profit on all 3 of those contracts. And now we're trailing 2. So as soon as we hit target 2, this stop becomes obsolete, and now we're trailing down 2.5 points off the directional. So we get rid of that, and we get rid of that. So now all we've got to do is stay 2.5 points off the directional. The directional is 1188.75. So that means we are 1191.25 at the moment. So you can see how this works now in real time. So we're still hedging in case this thing just rockets down. We've got 2 E-minis that are holding the hedge. And as you can see here, you know that trails in profit. The red cross is where we entered, so any stop below that red cross is in profit. So at the moment we've got 2 E-mini trails at 1191.25. So we've got 1191.25, that's our trail, and we've got 1 contract off at target 2, which was 1183.25. I'll just show you where that was. That's target 2 here, and you can see on there is 1183.25 here, and it looks like we're going to get a bit of a sell-off at this stage. So you can see that's 19 odd points down since the start of the session, and we're just going to trail down on this directional. So every time we get a close of that candle below the directional moves down a bit. So at the moment, from this single trade, we have taken in 23.5 points, or for money terms, we've taken 1,175. The long trade before that took in 1150. So since yesterday, the futures indicator's taken in 2,500, which is great. But we're just happy with the break even with the futures indicator anyway, so anything above that's a bonus. And we'll just continue to trail this short down until we get an opposing signal. So I hope that gives you a better idea on how the profit taker works. We've smashed through target 2, so now we've got our stop just down, trailing on the directional, and I'll do another update either today or tomorrow depending on how this market sells off. So at the moment we are 1188 is the directional, 0.25 plus 2.5 points, so we're at 1190.75 as our stop. So we just move that down on our platform, 1190.75 is our new stop. So you can see how it just keeps on taking profit in, and this will be all automated for you, so you won't have to do this, but this gives you an idea of how it's manually done, so you know where the fundamentals are of the system. So that's the update for today, just to give you an idea of how this futures indicator works. And no doubt over the next few days you'll see how this works, and you'll make a decision yourself whether you want the absolute hedge depending on your account size, or if you want the profit taker. So the absolute hedge at the moment, we've got an entry in there at 11.91 odd, and we are currently with a stop at 11.98, and that's selling off nicely, so we'll see how that goes as well. We'll track that, even though I'm not trading that live in my account. I've changed to the alternative indicator to give you a good idea of how that works as well, but I'll still track this to give you, just for your own peace of mind, of how that's going. And if some people are still trading the hedge line, that's great. I'll monitor both. So we'll do another update tomorrow. Thanks for listening.